Hi, it's Matt at Go Green Autos. So I'm just going to walk around this Renault Kangoo long wheelbase electric van. As you can see, it's quite a bit longer than the normal Kangoos. Makes quite a difference. These are quite rare. They're only just starting to filter through on the second-hand market. This one is a 2013 and it's done 13,000 miles and it's still like new. So we'll just quickly go around so you can see the condition. The front is unmarked, isn't a single stone chip on here. There's your charging port. It's a Type 1 charger. The plastic bumper doesn't even have a scratch on it, completely unmarked. The front tyre there, that's new. I've also put new wheel trims on it. You can see there isn't a single mark, scratch or dent on any of it. Rear tyre, that's very good, almost new. Again, new wheel trim. The plastic isn't quite snapped in properly. That's about the only thing on it there. There's the rear, all good. This has also got the parking sensors on it. But again, not a mark or scratch on it. This tyre is the same as the other one. That's sort of 3/4 good. Again, I'm walking around trying to look for marks, and there we go, a little bit on the edge of the door. That is it. It is absolutely faultless. Back here, brand new tyre on the front again, and new wheel trims all round. So we'll just have a look inside. This one has got sliding doors on both sides, being the long wheelbase. While we're here, we've also got the charging cable, Type 1 there, that plugs into the front of the van, to a Type 2 to go into a wall charger. It's all ply lined. So we'll go round to the back. As you can see, lined on the doors and all immaculate. It's a bit damp there because I've just wiped it down with a wet towel to get all the dust out, but as you can see, it's hardly had any use at all. It still looks like new. So we'll just go round to the other door. Of course it's the same, but yeah, as you can see, really nice condition. Very handy having doors on both sides. And then here's the inside. Door cards are completely unmarked. I've got new carpet mats inside because it makes quite a difference having carpet on the floor. And the seats, shouldn't think they've ever been sat in on this side. Oh, and this one has got the seat. I don't think I can do it one-handed, I can't. But you pull the lever up, you can then flick that base over, and then that back seat comes down flat. Usually you don't get those when you have the solid bulkhead, but it gives you a flat area if you want to load stuff in there. While we're here, this one has also got the centre box, which is quite rare. I haven't seen one with these before. Very, very deep. You could stand a big bottle in there. So we'll just quickly go round to the driver's side. Again, just take this piece of paper out. Brand new floor mats in there, and the driver's seat. There's two tiny little cigarette burns in there, which is surprising because there's absolutely no evidence of someone smoking in here. There's no smell at all, no ash anywhere. But the seat isn't worn. It's all good. It's a bit damp at the moment because I've just washed them. But yeah, well, maybe there slightly, but the seats are really nice still. Much better than you would expect, actually. So inside we've got stereo, CD, obviously automatic as all electrics are, and we will start it up so you can see there's no warning lights. That's all go. So it has done 13,490 miles. If I scroll through the menu, the other thing we need to see, there's the range. It's saying 103 miles. That isn't right because, as you can see there, we're sort of 3/4 charged. Typically you get sort of 80 maybe 90 miles out of these if you drive gently. Obviously the range needs to be calculated when it's done a bit more driving, and what I'm looking for is servicing. There we go. So it doesn't need a service until 23,186 miles. So there we go, no messages available, i.e. no faults. And then we've got the stereo here, screen at the top there, all that works, heating. We've also got electric windows, electric mirrors, but what this one's got, which they don't normally have, is this one has actually got folding mirrors, electric folding mirrors. And then a big glove box down there. And then paperwork wise, the V5, it was a lease plan vehicle and no previous keepers. MOT certificate, the MOT is until the 30th of January 2018. The warranty document, the main vehicle warranty has now expired. However, the powertrain, the electric powertrain warranty is still in place because that lasts for 5 years. So until the 12th of May, no, sorry, that's 12th of March 2018, the electric drivetrain is still warranted. So that's your electric motor, converter, basically everything under the bonnet. And of course all the Kangoos have leased batteries, so of course your battery is guaranteed for life as well. So it's only the vehicle warranty that is expired, so that's all the other bits like your brakes, your suspension and your bodywork, as it were. You know, when you take the electric powertrain and the battery out, there isn't actually much left to worry about. So I'll warrant this vehicle for 3 months anyway. But you know, your crucial bits, your battery and your electric drivetrain are still warranted. And then service history printouts from lease plan, there's absolutely loads of it here. It hasn't had loads of work, it's actually had none really. It's had 2 services, they're detailed in there. It's some reason it's got a log for batteries. I don't know why that is. And then you've got another big printout here, pretty much the same thing. You've got absolutely loads of information there with it. So all that is good. It's starting to rain now. And then in here is the original manuals. So you've got your driver's handbook. In the back is your service sheets, but it hasn't been stamped, which is pretty typical with lease vehicles. But obviously that doesn't matter because you've got the full work history there. The book for the radio, the quick guide, the parking sensor manual, and then a few other bits of paperwork. So as you can see, everything as you would expect.